Will programmers lose their jobs due to artificial intelligence? Everywhere we hear that artificial intelligence, AI, can already write code and will push programmers out of the labor market. Can a machine truly replace a human entirely? Let's figure this out. What can AI already do? Today, there are neural networks that can more or less effectively generate code fragments, fix simple errors, and even suggest ideas for project architecture. This makes routine tasks, which previously took a lot of time, much simpler. However, it's important to remember that these neural networks learn based on data generated by humans. For AI to continue developing, it needs large amounts of fundamentally new training data, but there's already a shortage of truly high-quality data, given that not all available code is accurate and error-free. We can also see a slowdown in the rate of improvement of neural networks. The latest models on the market require such massive computing power for a relatively small visible improvement that the leading players in this race are starting to introduce paywalls to offset their costs and limit access to their products. Neural networks don't create anything genuinely new. They only imitate examples created by humans. Consequently, if no new ideas or unique experience emerge from developers, AI won't be able to evolve further and offer fundamentally new solutions. When AI offers a solution, it isn't always optimal or correct. That's where a human comes in to analyze the result and check whether it actually meets project requirements. Test and refine the AI-generated code, adapting it to real-world development conditions. Deeply understand the context and think creatively to find non-obvious ways of solving problems. Moreover, complex and non-trivial tasks requiring fundamental engineering expertise or an innovative approach remain beyond the capabilities of machines. I see an analogy with the circle of knowledge. The more we invent new things, the more complex questions arise. The more software we create, the more errors there will be, and thus more work for programmers. And in the near future, that's exactly what programmers will be doing, overseeing development and testing all the software emerging alongside AI-driven tools. In addition, new training data becomes toxic, creating a vicious circle. A significant portion of everything new is already generated with the help of neural networks, and by training on that data, subsequent generations of AI only increase the percentage of errors in their solution. Beyond that, new directions and specializations are appearing. Data science, machine learning, big data, ethics analytics for AI, and more. Rather than professions disappearing, we're seeing an evolution and expansion of existing roles. This situation resembles yin-yang from Taoist philosophy. Every positive phenomenon has negative aspects and vice versa. The development of AI gives us new tools to streamline routine tasks and speed up work. At the same time, it presents new risks and constraints, errors in generated code, ethical dilemmas, and a lack of high-quality data for further neural network training. It's the human element that provides dynamic balance, taking on complex tasks, setting appropriate goals, and seeking new ways of advancing AI. What we should really fear? Corporate short-sightedness. A real concern is corporate decisions made by large companies that have invested enormous resources in developing and implementing AI, seeking to justify their investments for rapid share price growth. To showcase process optimization to shareholders, some companies start mass layoffs of specialists because quick cost-cutting might help raise stock prices in the short term. However, in the long run, this leads to the loss of expert knowledge and a decline in product quality. No matter how AI develops, without professional engineers or analysts overseeing and guiding it, system performance quickly deteriorates. Mass layoffs of specialists in pursuit of short-term financial gains is likely a short-sighted strategy that eventually results in technical debt, slowed innovation, and a new cycle of hiring specialists. Although AI can partly automate the coding process, it's unlikely to completely replace programmers. The lack of high-quality training data and the inherent limitations of AI's algorithmic thinking mean that human contribution to development remains critical. Moreover, the need for creativity, analytical thinking, and the ability to set large-scale goals only continues to grow. I believe we've already reached a plateau. Data is running out, computing power is insufficient, and Moore's law hasn't been effective for about 2 years now, as we've hit the physical limits of our capabilities. New AI models are coming out only slightly better than previous ones. More attention in their announcements goes to the usability of the commercial product rather than the neural network's raw power. The main players operate at a loss. Soon all this hype around AI will die down and the bubble will burst. Only convenient tools that manage to set up proper monetization will remain. So if you're already a programmer or planning to become one, Don't worry, AI is more of a powerful tool enabling you to solve problems more efficiently, not a competitor that will deprive you of career prospects. One should fear specialists who know how to use these technologies properly rather than some mythical artificial general intelligence. To remain relevant in your profession, it's important to keep track of market realities and continue learning and improving. But there's nothing new here. It's the same as it was 20 years ago.